Hi, good day to you, Capricorn. Welcome to Meenakshi Tarot. Meenakshi, yeah. I hope you guys are well, Capricorn. So this is your general love reading. And here at Meenakshi, we focus on love readings, but we also see what the cards have to say for themselves. So take what resonates with you, and if the reading doesn't resonate with you, then that's quite okay, Capricorn. Okay, so Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. So let's see, what does the cards have to say for you? Ooh, okay, let's see what fell out here. Okay, so some of you are in a situation right now where in this recent past you've had to release the desire to control everything, and you've been wanting to control situations, and you've been wanting to protect yourself by controlling situations. So you need to be very mindful that you can't do that with every situation. You can't say this is how the next person should react, this is how the next person should be. You can't anticipate the next person's behavior. When it comes to love and romance, you need to trust the process. You need to know that you are exactly where you need to be right now, and this is exactly where you need to be. And sometimes love is, especially Capricorn people, can be very hesitant when it comes to love, especially if they've experienced pain or hurt in the past, betrayals in the past. You don't want to let your heart feel that again. Some of you could be feeling a little scared to let go of what it is that you know, especially stepping into something that is unknown. And it's like, I find very often, Capricorn, that you have this wish fulfillment for something that you want. And being an earth energy, when you get what it is that you want, you tend to be very stuck because you don't want to make that step. And if you've been alone for a long time, it's very easy to get stuck and not want to move on and say, I'm happy being by myself. I don't need to surrender to love. I don't need to surrender to something that's unknown. But you need to realize that by letting go of the control that you constantly want to have and want to manage people, situations, yourself, life, you become a beacon to realizing that there are times when you just have to just let go. So some of you may have in the past walked away from a love situation. You walked away from somebody that was, basically everything that you had wanted, and there was this blooming love, there was this prosperity in the situation. It was something that could be very wonderful for you. We also see Pisces energy coming through here, Gemini energy coming through here. But there's been a lot of generosity in the situation. There's been a lot of generosity. Is not just about money, it's about time, effort, conversation, care, love. It's all of those things. So there's all this generosity in this relationship. There could be children involved in the situation, either yourself or the other person. And there's been a lot of communication back and forth. And it's like you want to move forward with this love offer. You want to move forward in a love situation. There's something about the situation that some of you are in that feels very familiar, very happy. You feel very connected with this. And you do see that you can be very happy in the situation. But you have this internal conflict. You are always afraid of taking that step, making that commitment, because it's unfamiliar. It's what you've wanted, but at the same time, you're afraid of making that step into something that is unknown. It's like it's too good to be true for some of you. Some of you could be caught up with illusions about things. Some of you could also just be, just afraid that this could be the worst thing that could happen to you. And you need to realize that you are protected. You are divinely protected. You need to trust the process. You need to trust that this is what you are looking for, is what is coming towards you right now, and what is here for some of you. So a lot of generosity again. There's a lot of give and take. There's a lot of happiness. There's a lot of, some of you could be connecting with somebody from the past who's been a very generous person to you. You could be having that, somebody, a past connection, a past lover, a past relationship, a past friendship, something that is wonderful, somebody that you've known, but maybe not really known, something like this that has happened. There's marriage in the cards for you. There's change in the cards for some of you. And maybe not marriage, but a committed relationship for some of you. Some of you are also looking at the opportunity to travel or engaging with somebody where there's a bit of travel with the situation. And you need to bring some calm and peace into your life, allowing this newness to happen for you, allowing yourself to become balanced and focused, and realize that this can be everything that you want it to be. But you need to let go of your fears. You need to let go of situations from the past. You need to realize what is important for you. You know, be thankful for what you have and hold on to the good in your life. Hold on to good situations, good people, good relationships. You know, recognize when that goodness is here. You know, bad things happen all the time, and for a lot of Capricorn people, for the longest time, they've been wanting something good to happen for them. You could be having somebody younger than yourself, a couple of months, couple of years, you know, or you could be the younger person, and you are just giving yourself a lot of conflict and trauma about the situation, when there could be collaboration, working together, having that relationship that you've wanted, that you've desired in your heart, but you're allowing your inner fears to detract you, to distract you, you know. And you need to work with yourself, work with the divine within yourself. Trust the process, trust the love that has come your way, you know. Trust it. Some of you are overthinking the situation, you're overthinking love, you are, you know, you should just allow yourself to allow this flow to happen for you, to allow this happiness to happen for you. The person could be different from yourself. The person could have things that they've also had to carry in life, drama that they've had to, you know, manifest. But this relationship is very cyclic for some of you. You could be like circling this person time and time again, and not making this commitment with this person. But this person keeps coming up. It's somebody that you keep thinking about. You keep fixating on them. And there's this joy and this love when you are with this person, when you are talking to this person, when you are communicating with this person, when you think about this person. There's a lot of love inside of you for this person. And you know that you can have this happiness with this person. You can make a point of making a date with this person, going out with this person, having fun with this person. But you need to heal your own heart. This person has their own situations, you have your own situations, and you need to trust where you are right now, and don't assume that they're just going to hurt you as well. Okay? Trust love, trust yourself, trust your creator that he's brought something, or she's brought something to you that you've been looking for a long time. So this is an awesome time for a lot of Capricorn people if you're brave enough to experience love. So Capricorn, remember to hit that like button, and I'll see you guys again soon. Take care and goodbye.